And points, 6-7. Number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Quentin Grimes.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Marcus Smart is out there with Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the center. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
But down the stretch, the fresher team often makes the plays. That's the value of depth.
Now, here is George. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's where all that size that Paul George has as a wing really pays off.
Smart on the wing. James wide open. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia with the ball. To the middle. Here's George. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Got a piece of it. Smart kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Oubre. Smart finds Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
And he gets it to go. George has got his second bucket.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
Doncic against Maxey. Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. Off target from 3-point range.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Embiid with the screen on Doncic. Pass to Embiid. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Here's Ayton. To the paint. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. James looking around. 5 on the clock. Fast break, Philadelphia. Oubre passes to Embiid. That's short off the rim. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Embiid. Over Vanderbilt. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 5 points so far. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Dallas. Now here's James. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James. So he gets them both. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Now James. Paul George missing from long range. Now here's Ayton. Nothing on the board. And here's Doncic from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, that is some impressive body control right there on display by Maxey.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 5 points so far.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Ayton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Philadelphia. Doncic right side. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Ayton. Smart dishes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Paul George grabs the miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Maxey. And good that time. He's got 7.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
Lakers trail by 7. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Luke Kennard in for Marcus Smart. LaRavia with it. He's against Oubre. James outside. A shake. Back to LaRavia. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The 76ers leading by 5. Left side, Maxey. Oubre outside. George in the post. James covering.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LaRavia passes to Kennard. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now George. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by 8. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Edgecombe with the steal. To the inside. Maxey. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's Doncic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Ayton, the pass to James. Maxey against Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 6.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleba comes in for James. And Smith subbed in for Doncic. And it's the 76ers with the ball. There's the pick. Right side, Gordon. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Kennard, the pass to Hayes. Now Smith. Over Watford. Rebound Andre Drummond. Outside Gordon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Lakers trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith kicks to Hayes. Kennard, the pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Smith missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Watford. No scoring in this one. Pass to Grimes. Drummond with a screen on Kennard. And that one's good. Drummond. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Now here is Smith, covered by Watford. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Philadelphia leading by 6. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Inside, it's Grimes on the wing. Outside, Edwards. It's Drummond, high post. Over Hayes. And it's Drummond missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Took him no time at all on that one. LaRavia's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Here's Grimes. Kennard covering. Pass to Watford. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Watford passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Now here is Smith, covered by Watford. Now LaRavia. Now Hayes. Back to Kennard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Jabari Walker. Watford out there with Quentin Grimes. And there's Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the power forward. Now here's James. And Hayes throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Barlow. Now here's Embiid, covered by Hayes. Shot by Grimes, no good. Lakers trail by 5. James right side. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Grimes with it. Kennard covering. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Down low. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That's a 2 from Smith. Here's LaRavia. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Walker dishes to Embiid, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Barlow passes to Watford. Here's Grimes. James covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. They host the Clippers after this game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And former WNBA MVP Naka Agumake is here tonight.
Yeah, and she won an MVP here in L.A. with the Sparks, an incredible role model, the president of the WNBA Players Association. She's very popular around these parts.
That free throw, no good. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively, to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Now here is Smith, still yet to score. Here's James, and he makes good on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Barlow passes to Lowry. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 4. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Hallie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Watford. 76ers moving the ball around. Three-pointer by Embiid. Outside for Lowry. The 76ers again can't hit it. Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Hayes. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Here's Watford. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. From the arc. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Kennard, the pass to James. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Barlow. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hayes.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars. Still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Luke Kennard. And Doncic is subbed in for Smith. Oubre against James. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 10.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Screen by James. Pass to Hayes. Now James, covered by Oubre. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And Ayton throws it down.
That's a perfect delivery and an even better finish by Ayton on that alley-oop.
Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to George. And here's Embiid. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Control the paint.
Misses from short range. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 16.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Now here's George. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Maxey against Doncic. Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a beautiful stroke that time by Paul George. If he gets a look from beyond the arc, he is really dangerous.
Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Plays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Lakers trail by 4. There's Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point land. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by LaRavia. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. Doncic against Maxey. 5 to shoot. And it's LaRavia missing. The 76ers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Drummond. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Doncic against Maxey. Doncic dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Outside, George wants to get it to Smart and does. Doncic outside. Smart kicks to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Maxey. The 3 for Doncic. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Doncic finds Ayton. Doncic with a screen for Ayton. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 9. George with the bounce pass. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Pass to Oubre for the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Maxey against Doncic. Now LaRavia. Here's Ayton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that does it for the first half of play. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 12. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Philadelphia leading by 12. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Marcus Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. The three-pointer is right on target.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. And here's Oubre after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Smart misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Left side, Maxey. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Doncic. Left side, Smart. Pass to Ayton. Now Doncic, and they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers leading by 12. And here's Maxey outside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
James, a screen on Maxey. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys, back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The 76ers leading by 15. Edgecombe with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, the Atlanta Hawks come into town. That will tip off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Ayton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Vanderbilt. Back to James. Outside for Smart. Shot, high post, and James with the basket on the assist from Smart. James has got 18 points in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Doncic against Maxey. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Smart. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Maxey outside. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 24.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. From deep, Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Ayton at the elbow. Outside, Smart. And they double up James. Vanderbilt misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Sinks the triple. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Now Embiid, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart dishes to Ayton. The 3 for Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
A nice shot by Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Smart. Oubre is checked in for the 76ers. And here is Ayton. Back to Doncic. They need this one. Another shot. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Kelly Oubre. Allie, what are they saying?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the court.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the 3 by the Lakers.
And one of the things I love about Maxey, he has relentless energy. It doesn't matter what defense is thrown at him, he is constantly hunting his offense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Barlow's checked in. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. Maxey hits them both. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. Last season's performance for him, put up about 9 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Coaches love that guy who can provide instant offense off the bench. What a huge asset.
That free throw, no good. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now Watford. Maxey with the screen on Doncic. Here's Watford, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Kennard finds Hayes. James outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the 76ers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Drummond with a screen on Doncic. And here's Maxey outside. They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. James outside. Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
And the Lakers with some changes. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Doncic. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon's checked in. Laravia up top. He's got 9. To the inside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Grimes with it. Kennard covering. Pass to Watford. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Watford bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Basket counts.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
1:51 left to play in the third. And here's Gordon from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Smith, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Grimes, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And Hayes throws it down.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Gordon. The 3. Unable to get that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here is Smith. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Connect. And they recover it.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Pass to Gordon. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now here is Smith, covered by Watford. Takes a 3. They get it again. And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Quentin Grimes. Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Edwards is out there with Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4-man position. Here's Watford following the 3 by the Lakers. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Barlow. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here is James to the wing on the left. Here's LaRavia. That 3 off the mark. It's Grimes on the wing. Now here's Kennard. He's guarded by Grimes. And Hayes kicks to Smith. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James in the post. Embiid's there. And that one's good. LaRavia.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
The 76ers leading by 22. Pass to Barlow. Down low. And the basket by Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith scanning the floor. Hayes with the screen for James. No good from outside. And so here is Philadelphia. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Embiid. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's Watford. Pass to Embiid. Out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smith on the wing. James against Edwards. And here's Kennard. And again, the Lakers no good. Inside, here's Embiid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here is Smith from the stripe. Barlow grabs the rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Here's Watford. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smith the pass to James. Now LaRavia. Good, and the assist goes to James. LaRavia's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Hayes. Back to James. Hayes with the screen for James. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Watford with it. Pass to Embiid. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three by the Lakers. Great open look there. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Watford with it, covered by Smith. Watford passes to Barlow. Embiid is at the elbow. Kennard with the rebound. Lakers trail by 18. To the inside, James. And he converts the layup. James has got 21 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now Watford. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Smith kicks to James. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Watford. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Embiid. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Watford passes to Barlow. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Watford. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
He misses the free throw. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. And the second free throw, good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Smart. From deep, James. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And that is Tyrese Maxey at his best, using that elite speed to find a way to get to the rim.
James dishes to Smart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. James outside. Shoots over Oubre. Misses off the right iron. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's James. Again, James missing.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Doncic against Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Over James. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. James left side. James with another miss. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Edgecombe with it. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers on the break. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's George. Outside, Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Doncic from downtown. Down he goes for 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Embiid with a screen on Smart. And get the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 16-point game. James against Oubre. Puts it up from 15. Cleared away by George. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Maxey. Beyond the arc. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.